Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Showdown Plays. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing something a little different. So, first up, I changed up my freaking background on Showdown, so yeah, that's nice. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be recapping my season of the Basic Battle League. So I played in the BBL. The season was initially not going to take the season off, but we needed one more to make it an even number, and was like, yeah, why not? So yeah, the 5 that you see up there, yeah, those were the core of my team, but we'll get into the rest of the team pretty soon. But yeah, so we decided to go with under Ubers, or Ubers, whatever you want to call it this season. Basically we just took like mons that were like kind of underpowered for Ubers, I guess you could say, even though, you know, that didn't exactly pan out super well, but whatever. So think of something like Darkrai or like Shaman Sky or something. They're not bad Pokemon by any means, but like for Ubers, they're like in Ubers rather, they're pretty meh. But so like we decided, yeah, why not just give them a chance in this? And yeah, I'd show you guys an image of the tier list that we made up for it. It was kind of fucked, but whatever. And I accidentally deleted it, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah. So that was kind of the idea of this season. It was a pretty standard 8-week season. And we decided to do double elimination playoffs, which I didn't really like that much, honestly. I'm all for giving people a second chance and stuff like that in playoffs. I think that's a cool idea, but it just took way too long. Like, playoffs it was only 6 people in playoffs, and it took like 6 weeks. It was kind of ridiculous, quite honestly. So yeah, it was, if I were to say, like, if you want to give somebody a second chance and not do best of 1, I think best of 3 is really good for playoffs. I know it's a lot harder, but at least on Showdown, the games are pretty quick, and I think best of 3 is just a really good representation of skill and adaptation. So that's just me personally, but enough about all of that. You see the 5 stars of the team. And yes, we got Mega Salamence. We were pick 1 overall for the league, for this draft. Of course, I didn't know I was going to be pick 1 when we made the tier list. But yeah, we ended up allowing Mega Salamence. Just say it right now, that was a huge fucking mistake, and we definitely should not have allowed Mega Salamence. It's busted. Just go with that. So yeah, I think this was just like a massive oversight for us, but you know what, we got the first pick, and I originally was gonna pick like Mega Lopunny as my round 1, but I still got first pick, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick Mega Salamence because I just don't want to deal with an opposing Mega Salamence. So that was kind of the idea. But yeah, and then we got Clefable, Mamoswine, Heatran, and Suicune. Just amazing freaking defensive and offensive mons, like just a mix of both with these guys. It's just awesome. I love Suicune. It's such a good fucking bulky water type. It's so good. Heatran is amazing. Clefable, we all know Clefable is incredible. And then yeah, Mamoswine came all the way back up to me, so I'm just like, yeah, why not? I'll take one of the better answers to my Mega, sure. Yeah, this was just amazing. So yeah, just getting this Heatran Suicune core at the start was really, really cool. So I did end up spending a massive amount of points on these first 5 mons, though. So that cut into my budget a lot. So, but yeah, the remaining mons, though, we ended up picking up Decidueye to fill out that Fire, Water, Grass core, which is pretty cool. I kind of liked it. I thought it was a good idea. And you know, Decidueye is just a good mon. It actually has very respectable special defense. So that pairs pretty well with the rest of the mons on the team, I think. You know, not great speed, not great HP, but, you know, it's pretty good and it hits kind of hard. We did allow Pursuit. The only moves that were banned were, like, like swagger, obviously like Oko moves and shit like that, but we did allow pursuit. So it was like I really want to get a strong pursuit user, and I think Drapion is one of the best pursuit users. This was, I think, somewhere around like 10 points or something like that, 10, 12 points, so he might have been a little undervalued, but I thought he was incredible. I've never used Drapion in a league before, so yeah, I just thought this was a cool pickup. So, and yeah, just mostly I got it for pursuit, but toxic spikes, knockoff, can't really hate on that. So just great typing overall. Vikavolt was awesome to come. It gives me webs if I need it. Like outside of Salamence, my speed tiers are not actually that great. I have like 120 at Salamence, and then I drop down to like 80, 77. Suicune, it's 85, I guess, 95 here, but I have a pretty decent speed gap, which we filled with a fucking Pidgeot, but it's a Pidgeot, so there's that. So yeah, webs kind of helped, and like let me do some more things with like my typically more defensive mons to do damages like with Suicune and Heatran potentially. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, Vikavolt was really cool. Also, one of my favorite mons that I've drafted in the past. It was just such a cool mon. But yeah, and Bewear. I drafted this at the same time as I drafted the ICP, and I had Bewear on both teams. And yeah, it's a cool mon. But like it just didn't come. I just couldn't find a good spot to fit it a lot of the time. But yeah, I think at this point in the draft, I had like 4 points left, like 3 or 4 points left or something like that. So I just nabbed Colossal, gave me spikes, gave me rapid spin. I usually like to have rapid spin if I get webs. So it's like, why not? It gives me a second fire immunity. If I want to do that, if I wanted to run like Flame Body Heatran for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, I just think Colossal's actually pretty good. I think a lot of people hate on Colossal a lot. I think it's not a bad Pokemon for a low tier. Like its stats are respectable. I mean, these are really good defenses. Like 110, 120, 90, that's respectable as hell defenses, and it has a pretty good move pool. And like I said, Spikes is awesome. But yeah, and then I think I had 1 point left over at the end of it, so I grabbed fucking Pidgeot because I was like, why not? Gives me another ground immunity and gives me something to kind of patch that freaking speed tier gap that I had there between 95 and 120. Yeah, it's a Pidgeot though, so yeah, it gave me Defog, I suppose, as well. But yeah, it was there, it existed, things and stuff. But yeah, this was the team. Obviously, like I went super top heavy here, so like expect to see these 5 guys a lot, and then pretty much I just fill in the gaps with other stuff. So, but yeah, that was the boys. It was absolutely this team is absolutely fucking cracked, like insane. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, let's just get into the games. Like let's just continue on here. So first up, we have me going up against Bruins. This was my week 1. So as you see, she got some Magearna, pretty cool. I think she had Rain. I don't remember. Actually, you know what? I can do this. No, wrong one. So yeah, this. Oh, she had Mega Charizard, right? So yeah, that was the team that she had when she fought me. I don't know if she made any transactions afterwards or whatever. But yeah, this was the idea. So we lead Vikavolt, trade rocks for webs. Fire up a big ol' Bud Buzz. I'm pretty sure that this was like specially defensive Vikavolt just to deal with this kind of thing. And then I can just keep firing off Bug Buzz. He gets the spin off, which is fine, I guess, but I just killed the freaking Claydol, so that's cool. Big ol' Heatran is a thing, which is nice for this. Get my rocks back up, which is cool. Protect Tran just to scout at things, just in case this thing had Earthquake, which is cool. And then, of course, we just go into Clef, because Clef is a fat bitch, so yeah. Wish up, And then we just switch back out into Tran. I don't think that this thing could do anything. I think I actually was unaware. Yeah, that's why I wanted to switch out. And yeah, as I'm pretty sure I was unaware Clef for the Charizard. So yeah. But yeah, here we go. Magma Storm Toxic Protect, baby. Let's go. And we stalled out a freaking Heatran. Are we stalling out a freaking Alomomola? Do miss a Magma Storm, but not the end of the world. Take a Scald for it, not the big deal. But yeah, there we go. There we go. A Heatran beats an Alomomola. Awesome. But yeah. So he Dark Pulse is there. We get to roost up. Dark Pulse is doing a lot more than I thought it would, but that's okay. So I just get my rocks, my webs back up. Pretty sure this Clef was like mixed defenses. Yeah, I tried to switch back into Vikavolt, but yeah, he just said nah. But AV Mamoswine just comes in, just like yeah, yeah, nah, and that's awesome. So yeah, AV Mamoswine's amazing. I love that so much. But yeah, I have all the damage that I need now, and yeah, I have all the damage on the board that I need now. So I get to do my thing. I accidentally forget to click the Mega Evolution button, which is a little weird, but but yeah, now we just get to just sub DD and do Salamence things. I'm pretty sure the Salamence didn't have Roost, so yeah, I'm just subbing down trying to get as many attack boosts as I can because that that freaking Magearna is there. But yeah, it actually freaking lives. That's kind of impressive. What's that, +3? That's kind of impressive, not gonna lie. I guess she didn't want to break it. She didn't have Sucker Punch there. That was kind of weird to see, but maybe she was trying to play the Sucker Punch mind games. But yeah, that's why I really wanted it, because you know I knew that thing was gonna be Shuca Berry. Thankfully, it didn't punish us too hard, and we kept the sub up. Which yeah, but yeah, that was that. That was game one. Pretty standard. You see a lot of the games kind of go that way. Most likely, just rack up damage with stuff, take care of some walls, set up hazards, and Ments go burr. So yeah, here we go, game two. So game two, we got Archvenger. He had Mono Electric, which yeah, he just felt like going Mono Electric this time, I guess. Coco, Zapdos, he had the Mega Manectric. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this is it was just Mono Electric just because he felt like going Mono Electric, I guess. Sure, why not? But yeah, let's just get into it. Coco lead versus Clef. Sure, why not? I want to just I'm running Protects, on a couple things so I can stall out the terrain because yeah, that stuff kind of hurts, especially like Mega Manectric with the Rising Voltage. That shit fucking hurts. But yeah, so he's doing his thing. Rising Voltage, I live it because I'm a fat Clef, and yeah, that. So yeah, Rising Voltage comes out, doesn't do as much damage to that, and then we read the thing, and there we go. We've stalled out the electric terrain. He had a terrain extender. Cool. So yeah, he missed a Thunder Wave. That's a little annoying for him, but what you gonna do, right? So I see Balloon Raichu. Sure. And then he just switches into Coco, and I nuke it. Okay. And now it's just time to stall out more terrain, because why not? I go into Decidueye. This shouldn't be able to do like anything to me, because this Decidueye, like I said, that special defense, pretty freaking good, man. You just choose that Shadow Ball. And I defog, I get rid of the terrain for good as well, which is awesome. So yeah, and then but yeah, Decidueye comes in, he misses my Hurricane. It's Hurricane. This is what it does. Land that Toxic. Like I said, I'm specially defensive to Decidueye. I would have easily been able to live that. I'm pretty sure even if he was Specs, but yeah, he roars me into Mega Ments. I try to set up a DD, but he roars, of course. So yeah. And he goes to the Regieleki, he goes boom, sure, why not? Mamoswine knocks off the Raichu. I'm pretty sure this was Scarf Mamoswine, which is pretty cool. And then I just wanted Decidueye to get the last kill. So yeah, whatever. So yeah, he crits me with the Shadow Ball though. You know, that's cool. I guess, but yeah, nice. So yeah, Decidueye definitely showing its stuff there. Very, very cool Pokemon. Very, very cool Pokemon. Has a lot of weaknesses, so it's not the best grass type in the world, but you know, it's a good little mid-tier grass type. I didn't mind it at all, so good pickup. All right, next up we got M-Man. Let's just, you know what? Why not? Let's just go back and let's look at his team. So he had the Ashgren. Obviously, you know, he had the normal Greninja first, and then he could go Ashgren if he wanted. Victini, Ferrothorn, Mega Altaria, which is a little scary for us, obviously. Porygon Z, Crobat, Vaporeon, Golurk, Hitmontop, and Rodent Vance. So that's what I was prepping for there, huh? But, so yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. Just, excuse me, a lot of heavy hitters on both sides. And, yeah, so, but we got a lot of bulk. We got some decent answers. Ashgren is gonna have a hard time breaking through Suicune. So yeah, that's good. So anyway, let's just get into it. Heatran versus Ferrothorn lead, awesome for us. I know he's gonna switch out, so I'm nabbing a free Toxic off on something, because why not, right? It seems like a great idea. So we go into Clef, lands an Earthquake on it, does a lot, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I calced for that. So yeah, we soft boiled up. Oh hey, this is the team. This is the one that I actually used my changed my shinies. Cool. So we do get our Suicune Toxics, which is a little annoying. That sucks. It means it's gonna be harder to answer stuff. But yeah, Mence comes in. We just fire off a return because I'm expecting like Ice Beam or Roar or something on Vaporeon, but it just goes for Scald. So sure, I see Scald, so I'm like, yeah, why not? Just set up a Dragon Dance. And then yeah. So Gren comes in. I'm +1, dead. Altaria comes in. I'm +1, dead. So yeah, and yeah, this is pretty much how it goes. So yeah, I mean, yeah, friggin' Salamence is busted, okay? But if you don't bring shit to answer it, what the fuck do you expect, you know? I mean, like you had Vaporeon, it can live any one hit, it can fire off an Ice Beam, it can roar if I'm sub or something, but whatever, what you gonna do, right? So yeah, if they don't want to bring stuff to answer Mence is just gonna go burr. So, but yeah, there we go, another burr, Mence go burr, 6-0, awesome. Pretty sure that's the first 6-0, right? Yeah, first 6-0, sweet. So yeah, there's Mence doing Mence things and stuff. So, all right, next up we got Oof, aka the Go Mod Camel. Let's look at his team. So, Camel decided to run a fun little gimmick team. So his idea was to use a lot of assist, and yeah, if you guys get into the Discord, you should be able to watch go back through the archive and see the results and stuff like that. But yeah, he had a lot of fun games for sure. So I'm gonna go check that out as well. But yeah, we decided to meme this week. So this game isn't super serious, but yeah, it's fun. He had some Viper on this team, and he eventually swapped it back to the Delcatty. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, we decided to meme this week. So we'll see how my memes go. So we have Vikavolt, he leads off with the Ditto. We trade Web for Web, because why not? Alright, and I set up Rain Dance and then Volt switch out into my Suicune. Because sure, why not? He Techno Blasts. Sure. Damn. Okay. So yeah, I bring in Mence. He Destiny Bonds. I'm like, yeah, nah, we don't want nothing to do with that. And I set up Tailwind. I'm like, alright, cool. Techno Blast. Prankster assist Techno Blast with the Chill Drive, I think it's called. And he was the first person to nuke my Salamence in the season. God damn, that was cool. So yeah, that was cool. But yeah, Suicune comes in. This is Choice Banded Suicune, by the way, which is awesome. Yeah, Liquidation. Yeah, just free damage on the Suicune is never bad. We get the Tailwind up too, which is awesome. And then Vigavolt comes in. I'm pretty sure I just set up the Rain again. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he transforms again. He has 2 things to transform in my Vigavolt. What the hell? So yeah. Acupressure Drapion, though. We get the speed boost on the Rip, which is crazy. Copycat. So he has Copycat and Assist, which is just dumb. So yeah. Yeah, this was like a sniper set, which is crazy. Yeah, Beak Blast. Oh, I get the attack boost this time. Let's go. And then, yeah, Night Slash. I do get Bird, which is a little annoying, but at least, yeah. But, yeah, freaking... It's okay, though. He does copy, gets all my boosts, but that's okay. We got Choice Abandoned Suicune to come in, finish it off with the extreme speed. Let's go. It doesn't kill, but that's okay. So, yeah. Heatran comes in. We fire off the Flame Charge. Redo that. Assist Technoblast. Sure, why not? Alright. Infernape is last. I Steel Beam to just do a mountain of damage. I'm pretty sure I had like Ancient Power or something. I'm pretty sure that was like Steel Beam, Ancient Power, Stealth Rock, and Flame Charge. I think that's what the set was, but yeah. But here we go. We got the Belly Drum Clef, and he's got Dig, and I didn't even know that Seviper got fucking Infiltrator. So that was crazy. But yeah. Yeah, crazy stuff. Clef got a little tiny sweep at the end there, just because, yeah, he missed. That was actually a roll, though. But yeah, that was a fun little meme match between me and Kim. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot, not gonna lie. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, definitely look forward to something else going on there soon. But yeah, this is a really fun game for sure. Yeah. Anyway, next up we got Red. He has all that stuff, so let's look at his full team, because why not? So yeah, he had the Mega Metagross, the Landorus, Darmanitan, Manaphy, Mimikyu, Zaruda, Electros Ratigan, Weezing, and Ambipom. So yeah, that's the team that's going there. Yeah, Mega Metagross obviously very, very scary, but yeah, we'll see. And hey, look at that, Beware made it. So yeah, we lead off Heatran. He leads off with that. Obviously, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I know he's just gonna go for rocks though, so we do that. So yeah, he goes for Drain Punch on me. I just don't want to break the disguise, because I just don't want to deal with that all game. I know I can live any hit from this thing, because this is a pretty bulky freaking Beware. I expected to switch out, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna switch out into Mence. With the Intimidate down, I shouldn't really have anything to fear from Mimikyu, because this may sound mean, but Mimikyu kind of fucking sucks. I'm sorry, D-Ray. So, yeah. Okay, it doesn't suck, but yeah, we go to the Dragon Dance. He knocks off. I don't know why. Knocks off again. I get set up another sub, and yeah, now I just get to go burr. So yeah, he fakes out. He does get to break the sub though, which is nice. So maybe I'm thinking maybe he can pivot this out, go for another fake out. So he could have stopped this. Maybe he has Bullet Punch on Metagross. I don't know. He doesn't, and yeah, then he just kind of scooped it up there. So, yeah, this was a thing. It's just another example of just yeah, obviously Mega Mence is fucking busted, but, I mean, if you let me set up, if you let me do my thing, and then you don't have stuff, I mean, it's draft. It's draft, you know, you can prep for this. I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, that was a thing. Yep, that was a game. So yeah, next up we got Knight. Hey, my boy Knight. He's got that team. I kind of helped him draft this team a little bit. He didn't listen to me sometimes, but that's okay. Yeah, he had the Darkrai on the team, which is awesome. Love Darkrai. Tapu Lele, Hawlucha, Skarmory, Mega B, Chansey Electros. Pretty sure that yeah, he traded this or picked it up from a free agent after somebody, whatever. Frostlass, Quagsire, and Midnight Lycanroco. So yeah, pretty cool team. For sure, very offensive, and obviously, you know, yes, the Chansey and shit like that. But yeah, let's just get into this one. So we got the Drapion lead. I don't really want to take anything, and this B-Word was built just to get chip damage, because I pretty much just needed chip on everything. Get a big old body slam off. I know I can live a hit from this Hawlucha, even at +2, and I do, because B-Word is the GOAT. Look at that. So, get a big old Intimidate off on that. I want to save B-Word just to get, like, some chip damage off on something potentially. I do believe I think I ran like Wish Clef as well, so I might have been good for that. But yeah, Suicune comes in though. He gets a nice crit there. Ugh, yucky. No back-to-back crit though. I'm pretty sure I had Skull Protect, but I didn't go for it, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, there's that. So get up Toxic Spikes, because I mean, spikes don't hurt. I don't think he has any. Well, he has the B drill. Basically, this pressures the B to come in, and yeah, there's that. So that's what I needed, pretty much right there. But yeah, now I get to go into Mence do immense things. Sorry. Quaggy comes in. I knew that this was going to be unaware Quaggy. But yeah, so we landed Toxic on it. I think that this was like just Roost, Dragon Dance, Toxic maybe? I don't know exactly what the set was, but that's okay. Yeah, I knew that this Quaggy was going to be unaware, and I couldn't just punch through it. So, yeah, there was that. But yeah, Train comes in, Mence comes back in, sure, why not? Yeah, that's cool. So, Mega Bee comes out. Poison jabs me, I just nuke it because it's a Mega Bee. Yeah, Clef comes in though, and Clef can deal with this. He doesn't have any. It doesn't seem like he has aromatherapy on Chansey or anything like that, which good for me, I guess. But yeah, Drapion gets to come in though, which is cool. Just set up the Toxic Spikes now, and they will stick now, which is nice. So this Chansey and pretty much everything else is just on a ticking time bomb. Oh, I had Rest! It was Rest-kun, that's right. Yeah, this was freaking, this was Crocoon, I believe. Yeah, I brought Crocoon. Just because I was like, yeah, why not? I mean, he's not gonna bring water absorb Quaggy. And like, if he does, like, I can Toxic it, so, yeah, and that's why I had Toxic and Toxic Spikes. But he makes a great play here, though. Absolutely fantastic play, though, right there with the freaking Choice Scarf, the trick. That was goated. That was goated. Good shit. So yeah, and but yeah, now I get Mega Mence in though. He does Curse Body that. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, now pretty much everything can be Toxic. Does not seem like he has aromatherapy on whatchamacallit. Chansey, so yeah, this game is more or less over. Kinda, so yeah, we could just Magma Storm. Pretty sure I had Taunt on this thing too, I don't know, but yeah, just hit the Magma Storm and yeah, things. Quagsire will eventually die, so yeah. Look at that. Detran the Beast, living that shit. So yeah, protect just because I'm a jerk, and eventually this, I mean, it's gonna die, it's Toxic, you know how this goes, so yeah. I guess he expects to switch to freaking Salamence there, but yeah, Suicune gets to come in at the last minute and just be like, haha. So yeah, actually one of my harder matchups for this, he actually brought good stuff. He actually had very good prep for this. I liked it a lot. The trick play to stop the Suicune sweep was great. That was fantastic. I really liked seeing that. So, but yeah, Yeah, this is a good. No, this is a good game. This is a good game. Like Mence didn't go burr, because like he had stuff to handle it. You know, he had the unaware Quaggy, so I'm not going to be able to do Mence things. Yeah, there's that. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. Probably my favorite game so far that we've seen. So, all right, next up we got Majin. Majin, I think, took over for somebody. I don't remember what exactly happened. I don't really care, but he switched up the team a lot. So you got Mega or G-Darm, Mega Medichamo, Mandibuzz, Sylveon, Milotic, Toxtricity, Fortress, Tyrantrum, Gligar, Bellossom, the Demon, and Ariados. I love this Pokemon, by the way. No fucking reason why. I just like Ariados, Ariados. What I've always just pronounced it Ariados. I don't know why, but yeah, that's that. So yeah. Also, I've been getting really good. I'm smarter than I think. I guess I'm freaking clicking the right one every time. But anyway, yeah. So this is a really freaking annoying team to break. I need to get a lot of chip damage down on stuff if I want to sweep. Yeah, like that Sylveon's gonna live any one hit. Obviously, it's the Milotic, the freaking Gligar. Tyrantrum just hits so fucking hard, and obviously the G-Darm. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, let's just get into this one. Yeah, Suicune versus this thing, and yeah. So we protect on the start because why not? I'm not really that afraid of this thing. Because, yeah, so, I'm pretty sure that this was Scarfed Mamoswine. It might have been AV. I don't know, maybe that's the only way they would have lived. I don't remember exactly, but it's fine. Misses a head smash, that's nice for me. I roared out. I really should have just gone for Scald. I don't know why I didn't go for Scald there, actually, in that turn. So yeah, I switched into Suicune on this, obviously. He goes for a U-turn, let's see. So, I guess I expected a switch into like Milotic. I don't know, Roar doesn't really make a lot of sense there. Why did I go for Roar? I really should have just gone for Scald, because Scald just is really nice. It's a sweet, if the Sylveon comes in, I mean, that'd be annoying to burn, but you know, Gligar comes in, it's not going to come in, but whatever. So yeah, basically, like, if this or this came in, or if this just stayed in and tried to head smash like it does, chance for Scald burn would have been good there, but yeah, I don't know why I roared. I do get a favorable position though. I Scald on this, and yeah, so yeah, Clefable comes in, and he nukes Clef with a head smash. We calc this later. I think that this was like a 2.5% chance to kill. Yeah, this was like, because like this is Adamant Choice Banded, and Clef was, I don't know if it was like max defense or very, very high defense. It was probably very, very high defense, but yeah. It was like 2.5% chance to kill. And he gets the insanely high roll, and yeah, it was like 2 rolls. It was like only 2 rolls or something like that that could have actually killed Clef there, and they did. Which really, really fucking sucks, because Clef was just so useful for this game. So yeah, Clef goes down, Colossal comes out. I have to just do something. Colossal's kind of like dead weight at this point. So yeah, this was also a really bad play. This kind of tilted me. I really should have probably just sacked Mamoswine. Yeah, this was, I think I was kind of just a little tilted at this point. Absolutely should not have gone into Mence here. Mence was my win condition, obviously, you know, as it usually is. So, on this Milotic, I actually probably should have just sacked Colossal, because, I mean, Colossal's kind of dead weight. It doesn't outspeed fucking anything. This kills it, this kills it, this kills it. I mean, I don't need it for Sylveon, because, you know, I have Heatran. Yeah, this was just a really, really bad play. Yeah, so, yeah, unfortunately it gets my Mence toxic. So yeah, but I do get Heatran in, and he fucking freezes me. So yeah, that's annoying as hell. And I stay frozen, gets a recover off, stay frozen again. He does bail me out with Scald, I guess. Sure, whatever. I miss a Magma Storm, and he Scalds, and And yeah, awesome. So yeah, I try to protect just to get some health. Yeah, it's so annoying. But yeah, so there's Ments. I go back into Colossal. Probably what I should just kept the Colossal in. I could have like gotten off like a ancient power or whatever the hell I had, but I do get the Heatran in. I do get to trap it, which is nice. It doesn't have leftovers, so we know that it can't it can't like passively heal. It only has to have recover, and that's why we have taunt. So this is the second water type this season that my Heatran has been tasked to take down with Magma Storm BS. Cool. So yeah, we do actually end up taking it out, which is awesome, at the cost of pretty much my entire Heatran. If I did not get frozen, I would have been higher health, which meant that I at least would have had Heatran around for a little bit longer, and then that Sylveon's less scary, and this thing doesn't just get to click like ice moves for free, which I guess it doesn't, because Suicune, but whatever. But yes, but yeah, now basically Sylveon just doesn't get a free attack here, so. But doesn't need it anyway, I guess. We do land a Toxic on it though, which is nice, I guess. He tries to CC, I guess. Good bait out. That was a good bait though. That was a good bait. So yeah, he goes for the CC, and then he makes a very smart double out into the freaking Sylveon. Of course, I need to be boosted to even have a chance of this, but then he gets free big damage off on freaking me with Hyper Voice. Yeah, he's reading my protects really well, you know, obviously, but yeah. Goes into Gligar. Gligar can't really do anything though. Yeah, we protect. Yep. So head smash. I Scald. No burn. Kind of annoying. Failed my protect again. Protect again. Excuse me. U-turn. I Scald. No Scald burn again. What the hell? So yeah, and then he goes for the Fachade. Next out this weekend. So yeah, and then Ments comes in. This is my only chance. I gotta Dragon Dance. I calc this. I have to be +2 to kill everything in one hit. But of course, that Toxic chipping away at me means that it's not possible. So yeah, I do kill that though, which is nice. Mamoswine comes in, but yeah, GG. So yeah, that was a game. Obviously, a lot of fucking hacks in his favor, a ton of hacks in his favor. So like, oh no, pause it. Let's just go back. You know what? Let's just go reset. So yeah. All right. So see, obviously, right off the bat, here. So yeah, this was good. He goes to the shift gear. I know I can live any one hit. Mamoswine just gets to nuke it. Great. But now I have a Mamoswine at like no HP, so I guess it's useful for the Gligar, but it's always going to have a hard time getting in. So really, Mamoswine, not dead weight, but you definitely worth sacking. So that comes in. All right, this guy comes in. He misses a head smash. I go for Roar. That was a bad play. Obviously, should have gone for Scald. If I had gone for Scald, then that means that I not only do have another chance to burn, this thing would have more damage on it. So yeah, Scald was just the play there. That was just a terrible play. So yeah, we do that. It's doing things. Yeah, here we go. There's this turn. He head smashes, get the 2.5% chance roll. I go into Colossal. I try to Wisp it, and then my tilt plays into me getting Toxic, which was the thing that ended up losing this battle. So absolutely should just sack Colossal there. I did not need Colossal for anything. Gligar outspeeds and nukes it with an Earthquake. This thing fucking shits on it. This thing shits it. Yeah, what did I need Colossal for? I have no idea. I should have just like maybe set up a spike or something, maybe, or try to set up a spike, something. This was just terrible. This was a terrible play. I had no reason to bring in Mets, especially in on the Milotic, because it has Ice Beam. Like, it has Ice Beam. What the fuck? So yeah, especially if I was running Return. Maybe if I was running Facade or something, and I was trying to proc like a Scald Burn or something like that. But no, this is a bad play. Or I could have even sacked Mamoswine too. But yeah, this was just a bad play. Obviously, the freeze into double freeze on Heatran was really freaking annoying. I would not have had all of that damage on me. The Magma Storm miss was also incredibly annoying. So yeah, there's that, and yeah, that's just ugh. But yeah, that's pretty much about what I wanna run down with this. Pretty funny though that I did this to 2 freaking water types this season though. That's kind of cool. So, but yeah, yeah, there's that. Let's see. Yeah. So like here's the second. No, that's not it. The second time we get to take on this guy. So, alright, so our first Scald does 42%. So if we had Scald him first, not only did we have a 3rd chance to burn, we, with this Scald that's going into it right now, he would be dead. Or he would just not have a chance to switch in, so we would have had to switch into, like, Sylveon or Gligar and take a Scald, which is just bad. So, yeah, that was just a few misplays right there. And then, yeah, that's just about it. Yeah, so, obviously, we can learn a lot more from losses, so that's why I'm freaking trying to analyze this. I'm actually going more in depth this game, but then all the rest, because, like, I mean, it's pretty obvious to find out why you won. You know, you set up, you set up right, you positioned yourself well. It's a lot harder to figure out exactly why you lost, and like that's why I like to freaking take a harder look at my losses, and see, that's what we did here. So, but yeah. Anyway, though, final week, just going against the boy Hawaiian Shaman, the man himself. I decided Pidgeot was the only Pokemon that had not freaking came yet this season. I was obviously already clinched for playoffs with a 6-1 record at this point. I was clinched seed 1, so yeah, at that point as well. So I was like, why not? Let's just have a little fun, just bring Pidgeot. So yeah, this was a team. We had the Naga, Megazord, Keldeo, Blissey, Obstagoon, Rotom Heat, Tornadus, Mesprit, Piloswine, Amazing Mon. Telling y'all, draft fucking Piloswine. That Pokemon is amazing. Diancie and Trevenant. So, really cool. So, yeah, really cool team right here. I really like this a lot. Obviously, he has the Piloswine, and I got the Mamoswine, so we got a little bit of an evolution off right here. But, yeah, let's just get into it. Rotom Heat versus this. I protect just to scout out a potential trick. He goes for the Volt Switch, though, which is nice. I do land the Earth Power to burn the Shuka Berry on the Diancie, which is awesome. Yeah, so, and, yeah, I still don't know what this thing is, so I do not want to risk getting tricked, and, yeah, so, yeah, I miss a Magma Storm, not the end of the world. I mean, it's fucking Magma Storm, what do you expect? It does get free rocks, though, which is a little scary. And then the Naga comes in. Thankfully, though, Naga doesn't have too much to hit Heatran outside of, like, Thunderbolt. So, there's that. But yeah, Spikes is amazing on Naga, though, because, like, even if I have something like Heatran, I don't want to keep switching into Spikes, which is just crazy. But, yeah, do land the Magma Storm, though, and I get to freaking do that. But, yeah. This monster comes out, though. And then he sets up Bulk Up. Freaking Christ, Obstagoon. Now this was fully physically defensive Suicune. Watch this shit. 73%. Obstagoon is an absolute terror. He sets up the Bulk Up again, but that's okay. I just needed the damage. I do actually land a double protect just to get just to get some more burn damage off on him. But we do get this going to the Salamence, yeah, there we go. We go for the Fachade because I didn't have return this week. I actually was I was running Facade just pretty much for this thing right here. But we teleport out though, which is nice. This is the first time I brought teleport Clef, I think, too, which is nice. Yeah, Magma Storm on this little thingy-mabob. And yeah, Protect is the name of the game with this friggin' team. It seems crazy, but yeah, Pidgeot finally comes in though. We get the defog off, which is awesome. Lives a power gem. We get the Roost, and we get hit by another power gem, and we get the Roost, and he sets up Trick Room. And I was like, oh well, okay then. This man shows violence. So yeah, but we could just try to stall out the Trick Room here though. Switching to Mamoswine. Mamoswine could take that pretty easily, and then we just switch right back into Heatran, and there we go. Trick Room's over. Awesome. So yeah, this monster comes back in though. I have no freaking switch ins to this thing. I go into Clef on the knockoff. It does knock that off, but then the Facade just, obviously takes the cake there. But Pidgeot comes in. Pidgeot gets to fire up the Brave Bird. Let's go. And Pidgeot gets a freaking kill. Let's go. So yeah, get the Land of Toxic as he goes down. Hell yeah. Freaking Pidgeot, and like you see me say, worth it right there. Absolutely worth it. Freaking Pidgeot got the kill. I'm happy. I can't really complain about that. Draco Miss does suck, of course. Magma Storm miss, though. I think that's my second Magma Storm miss, so at least we're getting a little bit of a payback there. So, but yeah, Toxic and Magma Storm on this thing. Fucking blind ass Heatran, like yeah. So, but yeah, Paint Split on that, interesting. Sure, why not? Foul Play is the Mega Salamence. I completely forgot that this thing got Foul Play. But I can still live a Foul Play even after the +2 or +1. I didn't think the Toxic would live, but yeah, he shows off the Tech Sand Tomb though. Let's go. Yeah. So thankfully though, I don't dodge, don't miss the freaking Magma Storm, and yeah, there we go. So. Things and stuff. So yeah, Heatran actually ends up clutching it out and winning the game there. So yeah, but of course the real victory is though Pidgeot got a freaking kill, and that is what's important. So yeah, but Pidgeot got the kill. That was really close one, for sure. Kind of an unoptimal Salamence set there. I did not need to bring Facade in hindsight. He didn't really try to burn it or status it at all, really. So yeah, that was kind of an unoptimal Salamence, but what you gonna do, right? So you live and you learn. So, but yeah, big luck on the freaking killing the Scizor with the Magma Storm. But yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was a good game. So, all right, so move into playoffs. Like I said, I am locked into the first seed, so I actually get a bye for the round 1 of playoffs. Top 6 made this, so seed 1 and 2 got a bye. And yeah, so I had to wait. We also decided to do double elimination playoffs, which, yeah, wait, I already talked about that, I think. Yeah, so I didn't really like double elimination playoffs, but yeah, what you gonna do? So basically, I'm in freaking the position where I pretty much only have to win 3 games to win the entire season. Everybody else has to fight around it. So, but this is the first game though, so my first game in the playoffs going up against Camel. Of course, the last game that we had was that meme game, so now we're getting to play for real. So yeah, I brought a team, obviously very different than the last one, and I think this is the same Pokemon, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever. But yeah, this is the the time to play for real. So let's get on into it. So yeah, Mamoswine versus this lead. He's afraid of the Scarf. I am not scarfed. We're gonna go into the Moonblast, And yeah, we do that. So we protect off the thing. He shows Encore, and then I encore his Encore, which is a fun little thing. I actually learned somewhat recently. It's like, if you go for Encore, you cannot Encore, which is kind of crazy. So I did that just to try to bait him into trying to do something else. But I go for a Moonblast. Obviously, I'm trapped in here. I didn't bring Teleport because I'm an idiot. But he does just keep going for the Encore. And then the Mirror Coat, obviously, is going to take down my Clef, which is a very big problem, obviously. So that really sucks. But Mamoswine comes in. He can just knock off. Free knockoff is free knockoff, which is nice. And then Mence gets to come in, intimidate this guy. And yeah, that's good. So Diancie gets to do Diancie things. I get to pop a return on it. I'm pretty sure I have Steel Wing, if I remember correctly. But yeah, he's Mega Diancie though. And yeah, that's kind of scary. So, but Shuca Berry into the Flash Cannon. Very nice. It actually ended up paying off, but I have nothing to switch into this freaking thing anymore. So yeah, we just go back into sack it off, go back into the Salamence. Set up a sub, which is nice on the Switch, and yeah, excellent freaking EV spreading right there, though. Excellent knockoff, great set here from Camel. Love it, absolutely. So yeah, but do get the slow U-turn off back into the Salamence, and that's the damage that I needed. Obviously, I can't set up without a sub up, you know, because of the freaking stupid Ditto. So yeah, we do that. But we have some tech, though, that we brought just because of the stupid Ditto. So, Decidueye comes in, he over predicts here a little bit, which is nice. Or either that, or I don't remember. He might not have actually had anything to really hit the Decidueye, if I remember right. The best thing he had probably was U-turn. But yeah, here we go, though. So, he goes into that. We set up Tailwind, and Tailwind bypasses the speed boost that freaking Ditto gets from being Scarf. So we are actually faster than his copied, uncopied Scarf Ditto, which is nice. So obviously, kind of annoying here. You know, double Scald Burns, which is cool. But yeah, so Suicune is a thing. I set up the Tailwind again, and we are, like I said, we're just always going to be faster. So we can just go into Decidueye. Even Decidueye, even though he's going to be fully specially defensive, he can still live. I'm pretty sure this was very heavily specially defensive Decidueye. Leaf Blade does the thing. He misses a Gunk Shot, which is annoying for him, obviously. That's what it was. He had Gunk Shot, so... I defog off that. He sets up rocks. I defog again. I don't want him to freaking get up rocks, obviously. And I'm going to roost. And he Gunk Shots again. Gets the poison, which... Okay, so this actually ended up... Getting that poison actually ended up being good for me. So, right now, imagine Decidueye lives. Imagine Decidueye lives right now. Now he has free switch into Rayquaza. Rayquaza is obviously going to be like, you know, Dragon Dance, E-Speed, stuff like that. For some stupid reason, we also decided to ban Dragon Ascent. I was against it. People wanted it that way. I don't know. I thought it was a stupid idea. But, yeah, so he can't run Dragon Ascent, but, you know, he could still run, like, Outrage and stuff like that. And, you know, with these these mons left, like, you know, Outrage just kind of go burr. But, yeah, so he gets free switch into Ray. Decidueye can't do jack shit to it. I don't think I had Toxic, but he was probably just Lumberry anyway, if I remember right. But, yeah, so, that poison actually ended up saving me. Because now Ditto comes in, Ditto transforms into my Suicune. It can't do much. He Scalds, and yeah, I set up Tailwind to try to get that speed. I go for an Ice Beam, you know, just trying to make sure that he doesn't switch out. You know, keep him honest on the switch out to Ray. I see that. There we go. Burn that Yache Berry. Awesome. That's beautiful. Ditto comes back in again copies the Suicune, and I just keep spamming that Ice Beam. So yeah, Suicune is doing Suicune things. So pressure is so freaking annoying though. So nice. But yeah, so especially against something like Ditto, because like, you know, basically you can only go for 3 attacks, which is crazy. But there we go. We got the Tailwind up. So even if he tried to like keep the Ditto around, he does show that he had E-Speed. I just went into the Mence just to be safe. But he did show the E-Speed, and then because we did burn that, Yache Berry, thankfully we get the Ice Shard off, and we are able to take out the Rayquaza easily the best game of the season right there for me personally. I think this was an incredible game, and not often does hacks in your opponent's favor end up actually mattering, being good for you. But yeah, that poison on that Gunk Shot, if we didn't get that poison, we lost straight up. So yeah, not gonna lie, Camel probably deserved to earn this one. He prepped amazingly. He had really good prep. To be honest, I think this was just a great. I think this was probably best game of the season. For me personally, at least. I don't remember every game, but you know, this was just a really good game. Really well played on both parts. And just all came down to a seemingly minor misplay that ended up costing Camel the game. So yeah, definitely crazy. So yeah, because also if he had just U-turned there, same thing. If he had just U-turned and get a set of Gunk Shot, same thing, and he would have had Infernape. No, he wouldn't have been. Infernape would have died to Life Orb, but still. But yeah, absolutely incredible game though. G for this one, Camel. This was fucking awesome. These are the games. These are the kind of games that I play for. So I like it. All right. Next up though, this was winners finals. Going up against Quack. This is the first time that we're playing Quack. So let's look at that team. So he had the Dio, normal Dio, just normal Dio. Rillaboom, Charizard, Y, Kartana, amazing Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. Gliscor, Incineroar, Slowking, also incredible Pokemon. Aromatisse, I fucking hate you, but I keep freaking having to draft you anyway. Xatu, and GOAT himself, Delibird. Let's go. So yeah, but there we go. There was that team. So, and if you notice anything about this team, he has nothing that resists elements. So yeah, this is a pretty neat one. However, I have very bad switches to freaking some of his stuff. I have -3 switch-ins to his freaking Charizard, and even less to his freaking Deoxys, if stuff is chipped down. So yeah, this was a crazy one for sure. Yeah, and even actually, you know, Kartana, even I don't have great switch-ins to that. So there's that. I mean, I have Heatran, but you know, knockoff still fucking hurts. So, and Sacred Sword too. So yeah, there we go. But anyway, let's just look at this one. We lead off with the Drapion. We see Iron Defense. This is already a mistake. I absolutely should not have led off with Drapion. Heatran or maybe even Colossal would have been a better lead here. Just to try to do, you know, set up Stealth Rock or make him think I'm gonna do something. Or Clef. Clef was a fine enough lead, although Heatran was probably the best lead here. So basically, Drapion is meant to take on the Dio. It can live any 2 hits from it, no matter what, and Pursuit Trap it, or just straight up kill it. You know, obviously. So yeah, this was a horrible idea because I need to keep Drapion at high health for that Dio. So yeah, this was a terrible idea, but doesn't end up mattering too much because I get the knockoff off. I knock off an Adrenaline Orb, which is kind of cool. And then I get to bring in Salamence, go for a Dragon Dance, set up a sub on an Incin. So Incin could run Roar there, which is what I was honestly expecting, but I go for sub just for safety, end up paying off because he has Wisp, which is nice, and then I just get to punch it in the face with the turn, because of course I'm still expecting Roar. So yeah, but I see he doesn't go for Roar, so, and he's just kind of spamming knockoff, so I'm just like, alright, I'll get chances to set up Dragon Dance. So yeah, and, so yeah, he calls GG. I don't think it was really GG, but I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard, especially after I see how much it does the Gliscor. I think this was offensive Gliscor. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that much, but that's okay. But yeah, he has Iron Defense Slowking, and then he just switches it right back out, I guess. Interesting. But yeah, I'm just keeping Mence at high health. +1 return, just gonna nuke that. Does a mountain to that. This thing didn't have Ice Beam, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's just another Mence sweep. What you gonna do, right? So yeah, I was singing, like, I did like the idea. I did like his idea with the freaking Kartana, though, like the Iron Defense. Because Kartana, I mean, obviously has insanely high attack, very good speed, but it also has incredibly good defense. I think it's like 131 base defense, which is insanely good. So, like, Iron Defense on that, it can actually be kind of a tank, which is pretty cool. With, like, especially with, like, Synthesis and stuff. So yeah, there was that. But yeah, it was just Mence do Mence things in winners finals. I mean, what you gonna do, right? So, but yeah, there's that. But yeah, there's Mence doing Mence things. So so I sent him down to the losers finals. Like I said, this is double elimination, and he had to play Camel in the losers finals, going to have a chance to rematch me. And yeah, I love Camel. Awesome. He's a great mod. He's great. He's a great dude. Great friend and everything too. I was not looking forward to freaking playing him again, so I was kind of rooting for Quack. And yeah, unfortunately for Camel though, he did not make it back to grand finals. So also super unfortunately though, he actually lost because he accidentally misclicked. Yeah, that sucks. So, but you know what? It's a game we play sometimes, right? Unfortunately. But yeah, so we get the rematch with Quack. And let me get... Also, I just noticed my sprite isn't there. Yeah, I actually got a custom sprite made. I might show you all that a little bit, but whatever. But anyway, yeah, so this is the grand finals. You know what? Let's go find her. I don't remember what it did with it. But yeah, grand finals of this. So very largely we brought the same team. Pretty sure this were all the same EV spreads. Pretty sure all I did was like switch up a few moves. Of course we only really saw Mence in things, which sure, I guess. It's nice. Where are you? There you are. There it is. Make her a little bit bigger. Live editing. There we go. Nice. So yeah, I actually made that myself. So, the Acerola sprite was from somebody that I found on Twitter, and they gave me perms to use it, which is nice. So thanks to them. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So grand finals. I racked my brain. I tried to find anything else, because like obviously we're in grand finals, so if I lose, I just he resets it and he has to win another game. So basically he has to win two games back to back. I have to win one. So yeah, so there's that. But I could not think of anything else better to bring. I think the only thing I thought of was maybe Choice Scarf Pidgeot. But it was Pidgeot. So, yeah. I decided against that, and we just brought the same 6. We just changed up the movesets a little bit. I think I changed Clefable to a aromatherapy set with over the Calm Mind set that I brought. And yeah, so let's just get on into it. So Suicune lead going up against the Delibird. Like I said, my lead last time was terrible. And Suicune can kind of take on Kartana, especially if I have Protect, which we're going to see here. So I try to land a Toxic. Kartana comes in, obviously. I just hard into Heatran as he goes for a knockoff and does a mountain of damage. So I know right off the bat that is not defensive Kartana, like I was kind of thinking it was last time. So that is, I don't think I calced it, but I think that now that I think about it, he's probably Adamant Kartana. So I had to keep that in mind. It does not look like he's banded, though. That would have done a mountain more. But yes, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So yeah, Incineroar comes in, though. We get to fire up a Protect. We see he's just going to go for a Parting Shot. We just get some free damage in on Incin, because obviously I need some damage if I want to go for the Mend Sweep. So yeah, Gliscor comes in, though, obviously, and then we go into Suicune. Sets up SD, but that's okay, because I can live any one hit easily and just fire back an Ice Beam. Yeah, so this Suicune set was kind of cancer, not gonna lie, a little bit. But yeah, I go back into Heatran, and he defogs, but then he switches right back out. So he switches right back out. I was like, yeah, maybe he just wants to do that, but we'll see later on that, yeah, that, you know, seeing that, it kind of builds the profile here a little bit. So yeah, we Protect, stall out first turn of Sun. Obviously, he's a Mega, so he can't run the Rock. So now we just switch around. We just gotta stall out the Sun here, basically. So you were gonna do that. So go back into Clef. Awesome. Do get burned for the Scorching Sands, but it's fine because obviously we're Magikarp. We soft boiled up. I was trying to just scout out moves. So now we see Defog on Kartana. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he's just reading a switch. But then he goes for it again. And I'm just like, So he could still be reading a switch, but he might be choiced. I'm not going to risk that just yet. Because I'm going to go for the Protect. But just to do that. But he switches out. So that kind of tells me that I think that this Kartana is choiced in some way. I'm thinking choice Scarf. And I see, and so yeah, Charizard does a mountain of damage with Weather Ball, but yeah, I didn't want to risk the Colossal switch there. Quite honestly, Colossal might have actually been able to win from there, I think. Looking at this team, I'm dead serious. I think Colossal actually would have won. But yeah, that would have been cool, because that's a Steam Engine Colossal set. But yeah, Drapion gets to come in, though, do its job, easily lives the superpower. Of course, we are risking crit here. You know, if he like crit into another superpower, or like crit the second superpower, obviously we have problems, but at least we break the sub and then kill him, so it's nice. We get to fire for Rock Slide, and the Delibird goes out on his own merits. And yeah, we are very happy that Delibird got a kill. So yeah, there's the victory there. So Suicune doesn't actually have Scald, but I do have Toxic, so I can at least get it off onto that. So just fire up an Ice Beam, just do some damage. It doesn't really matter too much, but Charizard comes in, and we get to Protect to do... yeah, we just get to do Suicune things. I'm expecting an over-prediction, so I go for a Rest. Suicune, yeah, that was the thing. So yeah, he does make the right read that time, though. Goes for that. Clefable does that, but he does read the switch into... he does read the switch. Goes into Kartana, and now I have no reason to do that, because now I'm in a prime position to go for Ments. Smart Strike can't beat Bulky Ments. I set up a Dragon Dance. I was right in the end. This was choice Scarfed. Charizard comes out. This easily drops to +1 return. And now Incin comes out. It's heavily damaged. It's toxic. It's pretty much the end of the road for this guy. And yeah, so if he had gone Incin first, I would have subbed just to be safe. And then I do even get to show off the Steam Engine on the Colossal in the end there. So that was indeed my, that was it. That was it. We ended up, that was our run for the BBL. I hope you guys enjoyed this season. This, yeah, allowing Mega Salamence was obviously a mistake. Don't get me wrong, I did get carried by my Mons, but, I mean, this team was too good. This team was really just too good. So yeah, like it really was just too good to freaking have. Like, why did y'all let me get Clefable, Mamoswine, Heatran, and Suicune all together? Why? Like, yes, Mega Mence is fucking busted, but like being able to get all these other incredible pieces alongside it as well, like, holy shit. So yeah, this was I did get kind of carried, but I think I from the start, from the draft itself, I think I had just a very heavily favored chance to win this entire season, just off of my draft alone. I didn't make any transactions for this. Everybody in the team did actually get a chance to come in and do something. I'm pretty sure everybody got a kill, which is cool. So yeah, that's nice. Wait, no, Colossal did not get a kill. Pretty sure. But that's fine. So, yeah, Pidgeot got a kill, and that's what's important. My 1-point Mon got a kill. So yeah, and that's the important thing. But yeah, so that was my season. I guess we can just look at this as a way of, yeah, obviously, don't allow broken, bullshit, overpowered Pokemon. But also, if you do allow broken, bullshit, overpowered Pokemon, it's draft. You know that they're coming. Sometimes you can't do anything about it, and I get that. But there are times where you can, and a lot of people just didn't for some reason on some things. But yeah, look at my Acerola Sprite. Look at that, it's so cute. But yeah, so I mean, there were games here that I should not have been able to 6-0 sweep with Mega Salamence. There were games here that I shouldn't have done that, just if prep was different on the opponent's end. But you know what? That's Mons. I'll be honest, it does feel a little bit anticlimactic. It does feel a little less rewarding just because I was carried by such a busted as fuck Pokemon. But you know what? I still won. I still played my best, and I think I still prepped very, very well for a lot of games. And there were still a lot of good, a lot of close, good games in there. Especially the ones against Camel. Majin hacked the fuck out of me for a cheesy win, but you know what you're gonna do. That's Majin. Fuck you too, buddy. Anyway, love you. And then yeah, even the game with Knight was just really, really fun and interesting. It was a good game, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this movie. You know, shout outs to everybody at the BBL this season. The other BBL, not Liv's BBL, the basic Battle League. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, this was a pretty fun season. Not gonna lie, it you know, sometimes you need like a nice season where you just punch shit in the face, and yeah, that's all there is to it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. If you guys are interested in joining the BBL or just you know, just popping into the server, you're more than welcome. There will be a Discord link down in the description. Feel free to come on in. We will be starting the next season probably at the end of September, beginning of October, something like that. And we'll be going from there. I have no idea what format we'll be playing. I'm pushing for Gigantamax because we have only done one season of Gigantamax, and it was the first season that I joined the BBL, and we haven't done it since, and that was before any DLC, and this might be the last Galardex draft that we do, so I'm just like, why not? Let's just have some fun with some stupid bullshit. But whatever. Let's just see what people want. But yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, give me a Acerola Uwu in the comments. Sure. Why not? Alright, take it easy. Like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. I love you all. Deuces.